Okay, this video will show you how to connect your Google Photos account to CURA so you can leverage the images and albums that you have already in Google Photos, which also can be linked to Apple favorites as well. But in this case, I'm just going to show you how to link the two accounts and download an album I've prepared of some public art. So here you go. So basically the CURA app. The new version of CURA on Home Plus and Pro, you don't actually need Google to link in to Google, as we have our own storage, secure storage built in. But you can do this and leverage your images there. So here, traditionally, the way you would go through to that is go to Media and Media Sources and connect to Google Photos. I'm going to use this particular account. It's important to make sure that you actually do check this box here so that we can actually manage your Google library and upload to it. We are going to then continue. And essentially what it is doing now is loading albums that are in your Google Photos arena here. And I'm going to choose an album I have here. Lots of albums here. That is actually some public art. So again, you have them on here. So basically, I'm going to select it. I'm actually making sure that I link it to a collection. And then I need to press the sync button up at the top right here. Not the most right one, but this one here. And that's actually going to start syncing and linking the contents of that album and indexing that in CURA. And that will now automatically do this. So if you do edit, either add or subtract items to that album in Google, that will be reflected in here as well. And this may take some time depending on how large the album is. We're actually not downloading the images to CURA, we're actually just downloading the information for it, and we'll leverage Google Photos to actually display these later on. So there it is there. Now one of the things I want to do here is also, I'm going to check this box here that says import favorites. So essentially, if you have any images that are favorited in either Google Photos, or if you actually have click on the option in Google Photos on an iPhone to sync your favorites on iCloud or your iPhone photos, you can actually directly and automatically link any of your favorites on your iPhone or Samsung or Google Photos directly into here. So I'm going to check that, and I'm going to resync it. And that will actually create a collection called Google Favorites, which you can then use and assign that to a display if you want to just see your favorites come up on a particular display. That's really it there. Let me just see how long that's going to take. I'm going to show you back the collection. So that's there. And if I go back and look at the collections, you'll see that a public art folder has been created, and it's a link folder, and so you can have your either load it up or basically use this public art. And you also notice that you have Google Favorites here that have been synced with, actually interesting enough, my wife's phone and my phone as well. So that's really it. So we now have full collections to use for the demo later on.